welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see, the Judicials. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Judicials offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
From the gun, the ground game. Got enough for the first down and wants more. There he goes to the left. He's already got 46 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. The Judicials, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Hand off to the fullback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, they handed it off to the fullback, and a nice job by the strong safety coming downhill and making a tackle on a big physical ball carrier.
Using his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Rides the back on the option to give. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll play and rely on their defense. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Tar Heels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not great. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to...
That's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And the Tar Heels are in the hurt. Oh, he didn't spike it. He's going to throw. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Past the sticks, and he may get more. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. From the red zone, looking for a space. Hauls it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Strong, tough run, and he's brought down just inches away from the score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They'll send the back in motion. Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, North Carolina! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. The give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Hauls it in at the 40. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. The Tar Heels will try to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? He'll take it himself. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. fire. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
And this 4 vertical play is something that every offense in the country has in their playbook, but they don't all run it as good as this offense does. Really nice job making the play call, but when you've got athletes like this and a quarterback that can fit the football into small windows, good things generally happen. That is tremendous execution on that pass play.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man on the right. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. First and goal for the offense. Now on the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives them some breathing room. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Judicials headed quickly to the line. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Got his man to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
At the 47-yard line. First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Hogs it downfield. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Neal. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Kenan Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Judicials will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off-play action on first down. He lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face, going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here comes the option. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whenever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The QB had all day to throw the football. That's the good news. The bad news is he couldn't find anybody open and couldn't deliver the ball to him. So let's see if they can get some chemistry going with the wide receiver and quarterback throughout this game.
Can't get him to the ground. Spins away from the defender. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Judicials. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Hall. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a good route by the wide receiver. He gets to the middle of the field. I think he just took his eyes off the football.
Off play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Here comes the heat. Got room to work. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Moving out of the pocket. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Caught in the backfield. It's Hall. He stopped short of the sticks. They tried to pick it up with a screen, but they'll be facing a 4th down.
Coming up, 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his...
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heel. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Judicials line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Lopez to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Shoots it to the left. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Motion from the back. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together, and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam to get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Gets it out quickly. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Judicial.
You know, long touchdown passes don't have to come in the shape of go routes and posts. You can throw a slant. If your guy is able to make one dude miss and build up some steam, when you've got speed like that, you can take it to the house, and that's exactly what he did.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. There he goes. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Tar Heels come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. Lopez wants to fire. Throwing right. Complete downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Off the RPO, complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the 4th quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu.
To the air on 1st down.
They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Schwartz. They're dealing with a second and long. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man, it's Matthews. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. He'll try to get it through the air. Under fire. Gonna try to get it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking for a crease. It's O'Neal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Judicials want to move quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Makes the grab. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Lopez to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Lost to fire on second down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Wants to go up top on first down. Rushes on him. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hall. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
Lopez wants to fire. He's got it on the move. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. And the Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's York. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now on second down. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's York. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
Timeout,
Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. They'll go up top on second and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Judicials come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Bringing the heat. Working on the right. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He wants it all. Touchdown, Judicials. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. If you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
Lasso! Lasso! Here we go! Flare! Flare! Jackrabbit! Bang! Cricket! Ready, go! Fire! Ready! 325! Hot! Get set! Get set! Hot! 29 Philly! Moves! Igloo! Ready, ready! Cobra! Reset! Set! Hut! Go! Ready! Hut! Here we go! Ready, ready! Come on, next! Slap! Set! Ready! Easy! Set! 42 Spider! Ready? Here we go! Ready, go! Pound 55 weak! Here we go. Ready, ready. Flare, flare. Spider. Get set, get set. Green 25. Set. Hut. Ready. 29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, go. Ready. Ready. Moves. Here we go. Come on, set. Hot. Set. Ready. Hot. Easy. And hot. Here we go. Ready, ready. Easy. In glue. In glue. Reset. Let's go. Set. Go. Cobra. On. Slab. Ready, ready. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Stand. Down. Stand. Pound 55. Ready. Lasso! Lasso! Ready, go! Here we go! Ready! Jackrabbit! Hot! Cricket! Spider! Hot! Flare! Flare! Get hot! Green 25! 29 Philly! Ready? Get set! Get set! Reset! Moves! Go! Philly. 2-9 Philly. Reset. Here we go. Flex. Moves. 6-9-1. Gators far. Go. Igloo. On. Easy. Black 24. Ready. Let's go. Set. Yankee blue. Come on and get it. Down. Set. Cobra. Ready. Slab. Razor. 42 Spider. 4 Freedom. Ready to go. Hound 55 Wheat.